Hello everyone, my name is Rebecca and welcome back to my Pixel Quest. We are here continuing with our blind playthrough of Silksong. Hello Hornet, how are you? Have you had a nice rest? Hornet has been resting up so that we can go and finish off this fight that has been very, very, very enjoyable, but which, you know, is just at its end. This is quite a fun fight that we've been doing in the last episode with Widow, who seems to be, I don't know, worshipping. I don't know if she's worshipping the Weavers, or if she's actually sort of in some sort of relationship with them, in some sort of contact with them. And she certainly knows about us. She's very knowledgeable, but she is trying to kill us for reasons I don't quite understand, because I don't think that the Weavers would actually like that. Either way, here we go. I'm not expecting a miracle from this first go. Whoops. Because this is the first one of the day for me. But let's see what we can make happen. Float, float, float. This is really just kind of getting this back into my immediate muscle memory, I think. Taking it a little slow. Slow and steady. While we speed around at spider fast speeds. Alright. Phew! She puts so much effort in. She tries so hard. I really respect that. She's given it her all. I've got to give it my all too. Let's both work hard today, Widow. Let's make this a good one. Damn it. I was pushing that. Oh, no. Too late. Too late. Madera. Ooh. Oop. Out, 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 out. Float over here, nice and gently. Smack into your face, nice and gently. Great music in this fight, really fantastic. It's wonderful the way that they, I mean, obviously the music in these games is always exceptional, but like so perfectly selected, you know, like the choice of strings obviously in a fight like this is, you have to use strings. You have to use strings for a fight that's all about thread. Alright, nope, that was just the that's just my instincts. My muscle memory, my fighting instincts still waking up for the day. We gotta get the first one over and done with. Alright, number 2. Let's see how we go. But certainly, I am definitely going to do this. I'm definitely going to do this. It's going to happen. I just don't know exactly which run it's going to happen on. Alright, smack you on the head. Smack you on the head again. Jump over your bells. Oh, you're really aiming this in a very inconvenient pattern at the moment. Oh, damn. Over here. Smack you a bit over this way. Okay, I need this heal. Great. Oh, yeah, let's do it again. More silk for me. Whoops, whoops, whoops. That literally went in the wrong direction to what I was hoping for. It was kind of odd, to be honest. I'm not really sure why. It was, I think I landed, like I was trying to run, but I sort of hit the trigger for run before it had corrected the direction after landing. I think that's what it was. Which makes a lot of sense. It's perfectly reasonable. But I wasn't really ready for it. Okay, all of this is just best done like this, all of these early stages. As in, without... Like, I'm not saying there isn't a better way to do it, there might be. But for me, doing all of this without any tools or like assistance weapons is the best thing. At the end, I'm still thinking, yeah, like, do I need to sort of make good use of my pins? Do I need to try and use spear just to sort of, yeah, make it through that last pretty brutal section? Or should I still be applying the kind of the slow and steady? Yeah, it was a bit late. Survived. Okay. Yes. Yeah. Oh, yep, there she goes. There she goes. Oh, see, I get too distracted then with like just trying to make that happen, and wasn't able to react fast enough. All right. The problem is I still don't really know if it's a good strategy, if I just, should keep going with it and just, try to get better at it. Like, try to kind of keep... It does... Yeah, like, should I... Finish the sentence. Should I keep going with it and just try to improve it? As in, do the pins, but just try to work on... noticing, being better at noticing, okay, now is the time to stop and get ready for her charge. Or is it just simply too taxing on my focus? And it's, I should just kind of do what I do here, which is, be in the right place at the right time, accept just a slow and steady sort of pace, and get through it. For the most part, it's fine for this part, because as long as I'm not, trying to do too much and I'm paying attention, I can get through this, mostly without incident. Like, mistakes are just mistakes. But in general, this works. This is a good little pattern. This is a good little dance. Bam. So, I don't know. I guess just kind of keep experimenting. She's so funny. She's hilarious. I really love her. I really love her in a very similar way to what I did Splinter's sister. Whoops. I would see there. I was distracting myself with how much I was just enjoying her. I mean, I didn't really like super need the heal, but to be honest, I just think it's a smart idea. Yeah. She's so hard working. She's really trying to make this happen. My death. And I'm really trying to make her death happen. It's, we've got a thing. We've got a thing. Yes. Except now the bells are getting in the way. Float. There we go. Fabulous. That is so good. Maybe I can afford to get a spear in. Oops. See, as soon as I was like, okay, let's get set up for pins. In fact, I've done it twice now. Damn. I did see that one coming, but I wasn't really ready for it. My fingers weren't really ready for it. Okay, that was a bit better. I felt a little bit more in control that time. A little bit better. Oh, come on, Hornet, Hornet. It's all happening. Every one of her powers coming out at once, trying to get up that thing. All right, so hopefully though, not too much longer with this. You know, I'm predicting that this might go similarly to the way it did with Splinter Sister. Hopefully a few more fights, we just make it. And then, obviously, because this is where I was intending to go anyway, I'm really curious to explore more of Bellheart today. And this is sort of the obvious thing to do from this point anyway. I have no idea, like, what's going to happen at the end of this fight. Damn, that was silly. That was also silly. That was too many mistakes. Alright. Again. Hornet, we can do this. You and I have already done so much together. We can do this. I'll tell you what I am going to do though. Again, as I was yesterday, I'm wearing a cardigan that's a little bit warm. The weather's been really warming up here lately, which in many ways is quite nice, but you know, also alarming for all of the reasons that it's way warmer than it sort of should be at this time of the year. Nevertheless, it's starting to be I'm starting to get beyond cardigan season, and I'm a fan of the cardigan. Madera. Get me with the bills and then try and slice into me. I see your game. Aha. That's much better. Whoops. I didn't expect you to be there, to be honest. She's like a little dog, a little sniffy dog when she does that. Gotcha, gotcha. When she does that, she actually reminds me of my kitty Pixel. And he does that when he's eating something particularly delicious. Let's see, I feel like it won't be long from this stage. There we go. Don't get hit by the bell. Alright. Oof, shit, I didn't expect her to go straight into that. Okay. Whoops. Damn. Oh no. I felt pretty ready for that, but yeah, the chaos of this is kind of where I'm actually thinking, you know, like of that it might be overall better, kind of like what I did there, but just getting better at it. Avoiding the pins, because there is just so much to focus on, and I think like needing to sort of give that small part of attention to my brain to use a different tool that I haven't been using, you know, put my fingers literally on like, you know, different buttons, and then try to get them back to what I'm used to. I think it's just like, with the more complicated sort of pattern of the bells there, it's more chaotic, it's more intense. I've got to focus more on avoiding things, it's harder. I think keeping it simpler, which should probably generally, you know, I think it often has been my mantra in the game for sure, and I think like keeping it that way if I can just makes sense. Okay. Float, float, float. Ah, missed both of those. That's okay. Whoops. Over here. Gotcha. I'm gonna heal up. Yes. That one's, I think that one's too high to retrieve, honestly. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Jump, jump, jump. Gotcha. Next one. She just goes and goes and goes. Gotcha. Alright, now. Ah, shit, shit, shit. That was just anticipating the wrong thing there. Okay. Slow. Oh, shit, shit, shit. No, I was trying to get myself out of that corner. I knew that corner was death. Okay, but I do think I'm feeling more and more this is actually the way to go. In fact, I don't know, I'm almost thinking of being less aggressive with her so that I can focus more on... Maybe it sounds counterintuitive, but I'm thinking of even possibly trying to be less aggressive with my attacks so that I can focus on, you know, like just defense, like staying out of the way of the bells, which is hard. Which is hard for me. It's hard for me. Yeah, this bell pattern for the most part is, you know, again, apart from like mistakes here and there, it's something I can kind of, you know, I'm quite confident I can kind of see where everything's going. Whoops. But you know what I mean? Like, that's a mistake. That's just a little, you know, lapse in focus. A little misfire of the brain. But generally speaking, comfortable with, you know, evading everything else that's coming. Comfortable with seeing what's coming and where it's going. I understand it. And I can react to it as long as things go well. But still in that last section, I'm not there. I'm not there with the bells. Like, they're still surprising me. Shit. That one I got caught in between bells. Yeah, and then I just sort of lost my focus in the chaos. Okay. I was trying too hard to get that silk. Silly. It's not worth it. There we go. And I can't heal, which sucks. So they come in so far from the side. It's difficult for me to see the trajectory and the rebounding. The rebounding, everything. That's tough. That's tough. I'm not there yet. But I really feel it can't be that far off. Like, by this stage, we've been through so much with her. Surely this is towards the end. Here. It's so funny to me every single time. Over. Hit. I know I'm gonna get hit there, but I was taking the sacrifice. Whoops, I didn't mean to take that one though. She's coming in. Oh, whoops. That was just a mistake. Slightly in the wrong spot at the wrong time. I don't think I can... we can just pull this back. Whoops. I don't know if I can pull this back now. Nah. I was trying too hard to heal. That was too many mistakes. Too many mistakes in a row. Honestly, even if it's like 2 or 3, it's just kind of... it's devastating. And it's devastating to my concentration. Like, it just kind of frazzles the brain. And it's all gone. It's all gone. I'm back, Widow. Did you expect me? I was just thinking about how Hornet does effort noises as well, but very subtly, like not that many. We're quite different, you and I. Got her. I knew somehow you were going to do that. Yeah, you're really into that move. You're really into this move this time. I can see. Dilla. Ooh. See, that's where the running, like throwing me up in the air, was not advantageous at that moment. Ooh, just got that in. Shit, shit. Mucker. That was a bit too late. I barely survived that. Okay. Definitely a heal. No, that was too early. I anticipated it, but too early. No, I was already sort of in the air there. Obviously, I've got ways of dealing with it, like I could float or something, but it's not muscle memory. Damn. Too much jumping. That's another problem, is like being in the air to try and avoid other things means I'm not in a good position to like react to her charge when she does it. But maybe what I should do is just kind of account for that. And whoops. I'm sort of always trying slightly different things here. And like maybe if I find myself in that position, I can train myself, you know, to hold myself up a little bit. I don't know. To me, it feels like it's better to avoid it in the first place. But at the same time, I'm not doing a very good job of avoiding it. Still, I do think that run was a little bit better. In the final part, at least, as in lasting just a little bit longer. But I have no idea how much longer I'm going to need to do it for. So sometimes you do seem to be able to hit the bells. But like only, not all of the time. Maybe not when they land right on you, but just when they're rebounding. Okay, that's a heal spot for sure. Oh, that one, that was just a little bit off. Just a little bit off where I needed to be. Whoop, I ran straight into that one. I knew it wasn't quite right. I think the hesitation sort of didn't help as well, because I was kind of going, do I go, do I stop? God, I wish that was the end. It was so nice when that was the end. Oh, hang on, did she interrupt my healing then? Oh no, I didn't realize. Huh. Okay. Whew. Still kind of heal. Oh no. I'm sure you could see there. My tactic was just focus completely on avoiding the bells, and honestly I think that worked, and then only get hits in, when she charges, and actually that was working really well. The problem is that The problem is that I only had one mask of health, so I was completely reliant on not getting hit at all, which is a bit much. I mean, again, I could think tactically and go, well, if I'm in that position again, maybe get some lifebloods in. Like that. I'm just practicing for myself. But again, it's like I feel like I keep just going back to overcomplicating this and doing things that are like distracting my brain, doing things that are distracting my fingers, my hands, my motor skills. There we go. That went well. Oh, there goes my lifeblood. I know it's only little, but I feel like I want the health. Oh man, totally missed that one, and yet I avoided getting injured that entire time. That's incredible. I don't think I can count on that as a move, but it's interesting that that can happen. Alright. There we go. Whoops. I actually went the wrong direction to what I intended, so it threw me off. Let's just do this. Oh, damn it. Oh no. See, I was distracted. Yeah. No. Too much chaos. It's devastating when she begins with one of those. I thought, oh, I'm so smart. I'll start with the lifebloods. To be honest, I'm going to do that again, I think. I think it was... Come on. I think it actually is a good strategy. It's just, I don't know. It does seem like if I can get myself to the end without needing to actually do a full heal, which I'm now afraid of being cancelled out by sort of the, by her screaming, basically. It seems to interrupt me. But the lifeblood thing seems to work. I don't know. I guess we'll try again. We'll see. I'll admit that run felt good though. Oh, hello, Pixie. Man, I hope after winning this fight, I hope I get that bell move. Like, being able to bring up all of these bells from the ground and just devastate anything. That's the one I want, thanks. If I have a pick, if I can have a choice, yes please. This one, yes thanks. I felt a little bit distracted there, so I went, let's just go easy. I was kind of waiting for her to make a move. Whoops, whoops. Oh, I actually avoided her, so that's good. It never stops being funny. I think what I'm literally practicing right now is patience, actually. Because I think it's the skill that I need for the end. Shit. No. Oh man, I swear to God she strikes literally when I'm getting like, when I'm struggling to deal with the rebounds. I mean, that might actually be what's happening. I actually think I was in a, oh man, I actually think I was in a good position there. I managed to heal and I thought, shit, this could be it. This could be the difference. But then it all, just too many bells all at once just devastated my health. All right, one sec. All right, I just had to go and give my darling little fluffy pixie his treats. I gave myself a mandarin as well, so let's see if fructose makes a difference. That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. All right, and I've realized that I've run through all of my shards, so I can't even remake any pins. So that's that. We're just not using that strategy, and I'm fine with that. Ooh, wrong direction. I meant to go straight down, and it drifted to the side. No, that was a really, really inconvenient bell pattern there. She loves to do a couple of these. She's a fan. I swear to God, man, she's doing some harder bell patterns here all of a sudden. Maybe it's her, maybe it's me. Okay, let's just get her, let her get herself sorted. Let her come for me, so I can get myself sorted, actually. Okay, got that one in. Ah, damn damn it, just a little bit too early. There we go, and no hit. Oh, no hit again! Shit. I couldn't even see her there because I was busy trying to avoid the bells. I'm kind of... I know this is going nowhere. No, that one was going nowhere. I felt that was going nowhere. But it was what I was trying to think of is like what I was trying to get a little bit more in my head is like her timing for the charge, because I'm not even like the last one went so good. I'm not even like, yeah, really, I don't even really have that timing down yet. It's making it difficult to do those hits and do them effectively. And then when I do them, they're not, you know, like they're not hitting, like we're just kind of clashing. Whoops. Yeah, like that one. Murder. Whoops. That all went so badly. That all went so badly. All right. Let's get this done on it. Let's get this done. Because I really don't want to walk away from this fight. Like, oh God, it's going so well. I really don't want to go and do something else, to be honest. I mean, I do want to go and do other things, but I want to do it with the wind of victory behind me. You know, after all of this time, I'd like to, I suppose, keep whatever mojo I have, but it might just be the wrong way to think about this, because, you know, a break does wonders, especially if I can come back a little bit more powered up. What is with these devastating, inconvenient spell patterns here? But maybe, yeah, this is a sign. This is a sign that, like, my brain is not in the place it needs to be in for this. I think it might benefit from a break. Absolutely, for sure. Whoa, that was just terrible. What on earth? I kind of just feel like letting you get me at this stage, which is not a good space to be in. But I just I think this isn't going well. So I think, like, the fact that I'm in that space and I don't have the determination I need to go forward is enough to say, let's move on. Let's move on. This is a bitter, it's a bitter defeat in many ways, because I really feel I've come so close to the end with this. I'm gonna be It's also, walking away from this is not simple because it's also going to mean I lose my cocoon. You know what? No, I can't do it. I can't give up just yet. Like, remembering that, remembering the money that's in my cocoon. Well, to be honest, it's been so long, I can't remember. I can't remember the money that's in my cocoon. I haven't at all been taking... Let me have... What is happening? Hands! What is this? This is just what happens when you're yeah. It all, the brain and the brain and the body get too just whatever at this stage, honestly. I don't think this is going to work. If anything, I'm going to do one more run out of curiosity to see how many rosary, everything is bells now. How many rosaries I'm going to lose by leaving this. This is devastating. 80. All right, look, it's fine. I've lost more than 80 before. Let's just go out swinging. Widow, you're such a fun fight, but I do need to be victorious at some stage. Do you understand that? At some point I need to move on. I gotta go and play the rest of the game. I'm sure that I'll see you again in some sort of pantheon, you know, something like that, right? There'll be some kind of, you know, spirit version of you I have to fight that's twice as deadly. So, you know, I don't think this will be the last time. But could we just leave this for now? I don't think she agrees. I don't think she likes these conditions. Whoops. Whoops. Whoops, that was not the right spot for that. Okay, get the heal in. Let's see. Alright. Shit. Shit. Ah! I thought if I could get that one heal in. Okay. All right. I don't know. I don't know if I have it in me to do this, but I also don't know if I have it in me to give up just yet. I really want to do this. I really want to do this. Everything is telling me. Everything is telling me, Rebecca. Like, you can't even get up here. There we go. And yet. and yet, again, dragging my beaten, rotten corpse back into this fight. One more go before I walk away. crazy because it's so, like, most of this fight is so completely doable. So doable. It's just one phase knocking me out. Everything else, like, I almost feel like I could get through this in my sleep. I say, as I make a devastating mistake that nearly kills me. But, you know, in general, I feel pretty comfortable with all of this. Oh, damn it. Okay. I wonder if I should jump on her in that last bit. I don't know if it makes any difference to like the speed of your strikes. Oh, she came. I was. You know what? I was not ready for that. What else is new? But I really wasn't. I was ready for that one. Ooh. I couldn't dodge her while I was dodging the bells. Okay. Man, I dislike those diagonal ones so much. I'm sorry, Hornet. I'm sorry. The amount of times you found yourself back here on this... Ah... What I'm thinking, and I was hesitant to say it out loud. I was thinking quietly to myself. What I'm thinking is, yeah, once again, am I going to consider just leaving this behind? I hate it. I hate to walk away from this at this stage. I suppose it's the sunk cost fallacy, right? No, it's only sinking. It's only my own invented investment. It's the investment of just the here and the now. You know, it doesn't make any other difference, really. I can't even say, like, it's a matter of momentum, because really, can I say at this stage, you know, how much momentum can I say I have? You know, a certain amount for sure, but it's obviously something I can get back. So, no, that wasn't the bell pattern I was after in that moment. Whoops. The problem is, I looked up in the corner to see if I could heal, which is basically just, yeah. just just an untenable idea. Oh, whoops. Not a good start. Not a good start to this one. Yeah. I think... Give me a moment to think about this. Okay. All right. I have gone off. I have made myself a cup of tea. I have done a walk around. I have done all of the things. I've been shaking my hands out, wiggling my fingers, trying to get the feeling back in them. This game is such a physical, this type of game and this game, it is such a physical and mental challenge. It's really using both of them at once. So this is becoming like a regular exercise that I have to do to try and get through these parts, like these really difficult boss challenges. But the other reason that I had to walk off is not just for that. It's literally because I am so... I'm finding the decision to leave this really difficult, but I am going to leave this for now because I just don't want this. We've already spent so long on this fight, and I have been, despite my frustration, I have been really super enjoying it. It's a top tier fight for me, and it's going to be incredible when I beat it. But I have to walk away from it right now, and I am so conflicted about doing that. But I just don't want this whole episode to be this fight. So. And the thing is, it might be really beneficial to go off and try something else, right? I mean, I'm slightly bitter about losing the 80 rosaries, but not that, that's the smaller part of it. It's really just my it's really just my stubbornness in wanting to go forward. So what I'm going to do, I think, is head down to the main part of Bellheart and have a little bit more of a look around there. But I think my ultimate aim... God, it feels like it's been forever since I've been anywhere else. It's been so long. I think my ultimate aim... fighting something else feels so new. It feels amazing. I've been somewhere else for a very long time. Shells. That's actually just what I need. Come over here. And, if any of you guys have rosaries, all the better. Lovely. I want to collect these because I'm in desperate need of shells, but right above me here, and I can't wall jump up there, is something else. So I'm keen, actually, to get back where I was and see if I can get... Oh, stop that! I don't need this right now. I'm after some... Alright. I'm after some calm. I'm after some exploration. I'm sick of being hit in the face. Doesn't really matter, does it? Being sick of it doesn't make any difference. Just take that. Well, I need all of these, don't I? Okay. I've got to get myself used to like regular fighting again. Okay, I don't know exactly how far this is going to be, so let's just... Whoops. Oh, well, at least we got the journal entry. Okay, that's where I was before. Oh, there's another... Ah. Hang on, do it synchronized again. That's really convenient. Oh, shit. They're going to keep coming. Okay, I've got to deal with this. Oh, hang on. Ah. Is it above them or possibly... There's some kind of exit there. Above this exit. Either way, this might actually be a location for another polyp. Yeah, it's behind here. Interesting. Anything in you guys? This is probably long pin. Well, this looks like a pendant. Weighted pin and hang on, this is a freaking weapon. Weighted pin and haft formed to pierce tough shells. Oh. I wonder how I'm going to use this. A weighted pin and haft. I can't really imagine how this is going to be used yet. I guess it sort of looks like a trap. Hang on, can I climb this? Oh, is this kind of slippery? Maybe I have to go up here. I did feel I had been up here. I don't know if the purple leaves indicates... Ah. So perhaps I haven't done this one. I do remember seeing it a long time ago, but I didn't have wall jump back then. Ah, it is another polyp. Great. Perfect. Cool. And we got those guys as well. Wood wasp, pointed darting insect that builds a hardy hive from shellwood's dried bark. Destroying the hives will limit their presence in the wood. Useful to me now as I pass along the branches. Dangerous in time for the wood's order. Even a small disruption can tip a fragile balance. Well, it's a bit late for that, isn't it? We've been disrupting the ecological balance everywhere we go. I mean, it's good that you think that, but, you know, this is kind of what we've been doing the whole game. Okay, so I guess we just have one more to find. So they definitely must all be in this area then. Where else? I have absolutely no idea because, you know, I've sort of been in all of the areas, haven't I? So they're obviously just sort of located. I'm not really sure where to look. Because it could be anywhere. Well, maybe I should just have a bit more of a wander around. Definitely nothing up there. Hang on. Something I'm curious about. So now that I've got that... alright. So it definitely does look like once I've picked up the polyp heart, the purple petals disappear. Okay, that was something I was unsure of. I didn't know if they sort of just remained because, you know, because there are still purple flowers up there. Okay, so That's what I need to keep an eye out for. I'm kind of tempted to go up again. Not in there. Let's go through this upper area again. I'm fairly sure there was a pull-up heart up here that I've already gotten. But maybe there's another spot that I've missed. I'm even thinking it could very well be all the way to the left. Huh. So that allows me to jump a little bit further as well. Holy hell. I still don't think I would have been able to make this without the wall climb though. Because it just doesn't get me high enough. Okay. Oops. Back to this. Back to this. Was there... Ah! So I couldn't get up here before, right? Have I been up here? Oh, I think I have actually. Maybe? Yeah. There's sign of me here. Sign of me here. Okay, I have actually been here. Maybe from the other direction. Still. Oh, it's my favorite. It's my favorite, guys. Oh, you plus spikes. Not the best. Oh god, there's another one. Can't even heal yet. There we go. As long as I'm over or under them, they're more manageable. But surely I haven't been in here. This doesn't have sign of me. Hang on, how can I reach? But, is that gonna actually... A small collection of shells from that, but I feel like some of them go into the spikes. Yeah, here we go. It was here. This is... Oh god, this is going to be really tricky. Can I draw you guys up here? So you can totally kill me. Maybe if two of them have spawned, more won't... Nope. No, there was... Alright. I don't know how that's possible. I mean, on... without getting hit a little bit. Okay, alright. We know where it is now. Cool. Alright, so that's satisfying. That's satisfying. We can finish this polyp quest. Just need to make it there with a little bit more health. So I've realized as well through this fight, something else is that obviously these don't refill when I have 0 shards, shell shards, but it seemed to me that this also doesn't refill when because it just stopped refilling at some point. Which is kind of surprising because you wouldn't think you wouldn't think that liquid had anything to do, logically, with shell shards, but seems to be the case. So I feel like I must have come into this area, but just kind of gone along rather than up at some point. Possibly because of the presence of you. Not too bad, not too bad. Okay. I'm honestly just thinking I just need some health and some silk to try and deal with this. If I can, it'd be good to try and like give it a silk spear. But once I'm in the water, I need to jump out of the water to be able to attack. That's sort of the... And ultimately, I'd rather put my effort here. Ooh, okay, alright, everything is fine now. Everything is fine. Here we go. What a beautiful little grove. There we go. Wish updated. Didn't really need to do that. Sorry about that. So I reckon I must have come. Yeah, of course. Because I knew that I had come here after gaining the power. I would have come up from the Weaver Spire. I would have come up the top right-hand corner. And I must have just gone along rather than up. And I must have been misremembering when I looked at the map and saw that tall area, that was where I had already jumped up the white flowers to get a polyp. Great! Well, that was perfect. So we can make our way back now to the grey worm, grey mourner. Okay, so basically back to the bench and then across. What on earth? It really is just a downward. It's the downward press on the stick that's getting me there every time. If it's just a little bit off, I don't make it. Hang on, what am I doing? Bench. Take the time. Great. Almost totally out of shards again. From here... Oh, no, it's the other way, isn't it? It's the other direction. Sorry, Hornet. Bit unco. Oh. Okay, so that'll take me all the way down and then I've got to work my way to the edge. Got it. I wonder if all of the little purple things are sad that I've stolen all of their polyps. Critical to the continue... Hang on. Gotcha. A few little rosaries for me. So I need to go up. All right, up here. That's right. Interesting. This area's, I love the design of this area with all of the really gnarled ashen grey roots. The precious hearts. Give them for the time of birth, for the right. They must bleed. I don't know, grey root. A little suspicious, but sure, here you go. Polyp hearts, gathered all that is needed is given. Right of the polyp. Is it right, though? Is it right, what you're doing? I mean, to be honest, we helped that witch, who seemed to be making poison as well. The first rite. Rite of the polyp, the first rite can begin. Are you are you having birth back there? Is that what's happening? Are you giving birth? Yes? Bug, cloaked by red. The time of rebirth approaches. First rite is completed. Prepared for the time of birth. Okay, nice. Take. The refuse of the rite. Are you giving me your garbage? A polyp pouch. Lovely. This is pouch containing a fast-acting venom drawn from a flower's heart. Applies venom to equipped tools. Huh. Interesting, because I had, for a number of reasons, that is a really cool ability, because it just further powers up my... When you say tools, do you mean also my weapon or just these? I'm going to guess just these for the time being. I mean, not this, but like these. But it's also interesting because I had theorized that these blue sections here were for... were healing or protection related. And this is, obviously offense, can be argued to be a defense, but this is more offensive, isn't it? Offensive, you know what I mean? Not offensive. Very cool. Very cool. Thank you very much. What else have you got on for the day? The time will come soon. The time of birth approaches. Okay, good luck with that. Bye. See ya. Nice. That's very satisfying. All right, now let's move on. That's really cool. I'm really glad to have gotten that done. And already from making the decision to go elsewhere, in this episode, I've acquired 2 new useful items. So that's fantastic. Okay, hello everybody. I swear I am working on this, but I suspect that the trouble you're in is very highly related to what I'm dealing with above. But if it's all right with you, I'm just taking a little break from it. Interesting. So let me have a look at this. Oh, so it's just a throwing thing, but it just throws a short distance and probably does a lot of damage. Cool. Okay, well I don't... That's enough experimenting, to be honest, because I don't have the shell shards to really go nuts here. I guess we'll keep this on for a while. And this is fine. So I can do this by exchanging a blue. At the moment I have the heat one on. Well, what? Hang on. That's really interesting. So clearly it has poisoned my tool, which is awesome. But what I think must be going on here is that this has poisoned my lifeblood as well. That's very interesting. So, hang on, what if I immediately take this off? Do they remain... They don't remain poisoned. Okay. All right. Because, if you had initially... This is liquid, and if you poisoned it, it's not as if... I didn't know how this was going to work, as if it's poisoned, the way liquid would act in real life is that it would stay poisoned even if you unequipped that pendant. Oh. So I don't know. I'm totally guessing here, but I'm just guessing that if I have this equipped, great. I get the ability of having, poisoned weapons, but I also would poison myself to use this. Oh, no. Huh. So, that's really interesting. So I'm going to guess that it does effectively mean I don't get the life. I don't get the life benefit from the lifeblood. But maybe in a way you can use that as it effectively turns it into a weapon where you can spread poison around you, like poison gas or whatever around you temporarily. Huh. So instead of this being lifeblood, you kind of get 3 shots of like, exploding poison bomb. Interesting. Well, that raises the question for me about this. Oh, and now I have a toxic cloud around me for a short time. That's fascinating. I have to say, the way, like, the sophistication of, like, the sheer diversity of tools and the way that they work and interact with each other in this game is really impressive. And Hollow Knight had that as well, but I feel like there's a real step up in this game. A lot of this is probably going to be, there's going to be a limited way I make use of these things because of the kind of player I am. But of course there are mad, crazy, amazo Hollow Knight players out there. And so I know that it's probably going to be super interesting the way some people are able to make use of these things in really creative and, deft ways. Huh. I just was also thinking that, like, I sort of had this on the whole time I was fighting. I should have changed it over to this. I don't know whether that would have made any difference or not. I don't know. It could have. But something to keep in mind. For the time being, I'm going to put that back. Oh, hang on. That. Yeah, I'm going to go with these two. These are sort of the natural two that I feel like I'd like to stick with. I think I'll try this one out for a little bit. Have that there for whatever reason. Cool. Okay, well, that was fun. That was all. I haven't even really gone anywhere so far, but I've already managed to finish, pick up another item and finish our polyp quest and get another item that seems to really level up other items in interesting ways. Cool. All right. I'm pretty happy with that. So I'll have to leave this episode here in this haunted place with these poor people who aren't going to be helped by me taking a break from the fight above. I might even consider whether with some of my new tools, if I want to go back and have another go at it in the next episode, or I might continue to have a little bit of a break from it and keep having a look around, because one of the things that's really on my mind is I'm expecting there must be needle upgrades in this game, and I kind of feel like I'm just guessing there might not be, but I'm kind of feeling like I'd like to have a little bit of an explore, because I would sort of expect that it wouldn't take me if they do exist, that it wouldn't take me too long to come across some of them. And I suppose if I had to say anything, I would expect them, to be in deep docks or something like that. Anyway, so that's on my mind. I might do a little bit more exploring in the next episode. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. We haven't quite had the victory with Widow that I was after, but I have made substantial progress with that fight, and maybe maybe not only taking a break from it, but also some of these upgrades that I'm finding will just be that little bit of an edge I need to go back and kick her butt, and potentially, I would guess, save all of these people. So we'll see. We'll see in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. Any likes for the video, subscribes for the channel, any comments, I love and appreciate so much. Thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.